Where's my blasted Samouflage? Is the wonderful memory that we have of Mr. Panthro here. Anyway, this is the Thundercats Classics Panthro figure from Matty Collector. Pretty cool little piece of artwork on the side here. Not a whole lot else. This is the little black mailer they come in. And as you all know, the Thundercats Classics line died at the end of last year with Matty Collector's website itself. So here he is in his package. As you can see, it's got this nice little display blister here so that you can see everything that's entailed. You got your Panthro. Looks like he's got an extra hand. The awesome spinning nunchucks disc behind him. The key of Thundera, and it looks like the Thunderanium. Oh, what is that? That's the little Thunderanium detector, right? Yeah. So he has quite a cool little bit of accessories. You see right there? It says Panthro. On the back of the box has the color version of that artwork. And it says Panthro is one of the toughest warriors of the Thundercats and relies on his physical strength as much as he does his mastery of martial arts. During combat, he uses a pair of chained fighting sticks that open into cat paws. These nunchuck-like weapons spray various chemical compounds that he uses against enemies. Panthro also builds all the vehicles used by the Thundercats on Third Earth, including the Thunder Tank, the Hovercat, and more. He is the mechanic, the engineer, and the pilot of the Thundercats. He also builds those little boards that the wily cat can't carry. Anyway, looks pretty cool so far in the package. Give me a second and I'll open it, take a closer look. And here we have Panthro outside of his package. Right off the bat, he does look pretty cool. I like his head sculpt. It looks a lot like our Panthro from the cartoon. You can see there. Here's a nice little close-up. It's got those nice pointy ears. This one was pushed in by the package a little bit, so it's curved in just a little bit. I think it'll probably work its way out. It's got the nice spikes on his straps to his kind of tunic-y, strappy thing. They're nice painted silver. The blue and purple colors match very well to what he wore. It's got a nice Thundercats logo right there on the front. There's some detailing and some like cloth pattern in here, which is nice. He has his full trunks. You can take this piece off if you wish. And there's a nice little silver on this armband and some on this little wrist gauntlet. There's some red paint splotches on his hand here from probably the nunchuck, where I believe this one was leaning up against his hand in the package. There's a little bit of silver and red here. That's where that came from. And then he's got the like kind of cloth tied on leggings here. It's kind of neat how they got them so they're tattered at the end. But they did some weird things with his articulation on this guy. I do really like his toes on his little bare cloth feet that he has. So those are really nice. But let's take a look at his articulation real quick here. His head is the normal standard Masters Universe Classic bowl joint. It goes all the way around. Has a little bit of range up and movement down. Not a whole lot. And he does have that ab crunch. He goes back to here and forward to here. Same kind of nice ball joint as shoulders that go all the way around and are hinged, so they go up and down pretty good. There is a little bit of shading in this gray, blue-gray in his skin, which is kind of nice. He's got that upper bicep swivel, the single hinged elbow, and the rotating and hinged wrists, which are nice. A little bit of shading there on the forearm too. He does have a swivel at the waist. He's got really good ball jointed hips, so they go out way far. And they are also hinged, so they go forward about to there and not really far back. And he does have an upper thigh swivel, which mine looks kind of dirty. He does have a single bend at the leg, but no boot swivel or lower leg swivel. There's no rotation at his ankles at all. They do wobble a little bit, and they have the ankle rockers on them, and they're hinged, but they don't turn at all, which is really weird. Yeah, it's very strange. So I like the look of them, but you're not going to get as much movement out of the feet as you'd probably like. I guess Lino was like that too, except for he did have the boot swivel. Let's see, what else did he come with here? He comes with, of course, his favorite weapon, the cat claw nunchucks, which have a real chain on them, which are nice. Single little paint app on each one, the red and the blue. His hands, when they came out of the package on this guy, are extremely soft and gummy. So this hand does not grip. The red one, but the blue one can be held pretty well. Probably going to have to heat his hand up and get it to fit back into place, which I hate having to do that. I mean, you'd think you could get a figure that actually had the gripping hands that he's supposed to have, but he does hold them. And remove them. And he does also come with the Key of Thundera, which I believe opened up the Book of Omens. It's pretty teeny tiny. It has the little Thundercats logo on there in red, and it's gold, and it has this little strap on it, which is kind of fun. I have to put it in a bag so I don't lose it. And the little Thunderanium detection device, which is just this silver kind of egg-like thing with a Thundercat logo and some little like compass painted on it and a little red button. Another little tiny easy to lose piece. It does come with an interchangeable hand for his left hand, which is just slightly more closed than this one, so that just pops out, and this one pops in. Real simple. I don't know why you would want this hand then if you have this hand, because this hand has tighter grip on it, so we can hold everything a lot better. So I don't really know. I do like that they painted the inside of his palms a lighter gray color though, which is kind of nice. And then, of course, he comes with this other claw. And this thing, which is awesome. The spinning nunchuck effect. I really like this. This is one of the cooler things they've added to any of the figures. It plugs into here. Kinda. Maybe. There it goes. And you can add that into his hand. Maybe that's why they give us this tighter grip, because this has got a little bit more weight to it. And it looks like he's standing there spinning his nunchucks. So that's pretty neat. Overall, he's a pretty cool figure. He'll look good on the shelf with the rest of them. And it's sad we don't have the whole team coming yet, but you never know. Super 7 said they're working on it, so there's always that possibility. Maybe we'll be able to finish off the core team. All I want is some Lunatics, and I'd be happy. Maybe a Shitara and regular form or a fully transformed Mummara would be cool. Also, he's got his own little Thundercat umbrella right there. Block himself from them sunny days. So he pairs up pretty good with Lino. He's about the same height and everything, which is nice. And they do kind of start looking like the Thundercats when you got them together. And there's always Jackalman. This is the only guy they really have to fight. He does look pretty good up with Jackalman, who is slightly taller. He's got some really gummy hands, so he isn't going to hold on to anything really easy. You might have to tie that one on. So, if you made it to the end of this video, and you enjoyed it at all, go ahead and click that like button, and subscribe for more. And I have my question to ask everybody for down in the comments. If Super 7 does pick up the line, who or what characters that haven't been done before would you like to see made into plastic? You know, like I really want the Lunatics. I wouldn't mind having any of the other villains that they never made. Maybe some of the comic book versions of some of the Thundercats, like the adult Wily Kitten Cat or Blind Panthro, or any of those guys would be cool. Anyway, let me know down in the comments, and as always, thanks for watching.